He's just blowing off steam. He's going to do just fine with the kids.
Children are impressionable. For heaven's sakes, it's terrible to expose them to a curmudgeon like that. I apologize. I realize I'm a visitor to this town, and I have absolutely no right to interfere.
No, you have right to express an opinion. But the thing is, folks around here have to make do with what's available, Ginny. And the fact is, Buck is one of the best available.
Oh, you cannot be serious.
Well, he knows how to read. And he must know something about numbers just from counting all these cattle.
Are you going to try your hand at teaching as well?
I guess I'll offer to do my part. Well, wait a minute. You were going to tell me all about city living, remember?
Yes, of course. What did you want to know?
Tell me about the opera house.
Oh, the opera house is extraordinary. It seats hundreds of people, most of whom wear their satins and their silks and their jewels, and the men come in white tie and tails.
Come on, don't stop your thing.
Oh, very, very plush red velvet. Oh, my, aren't they darling? Oh, who could fail to find happiness and joy when they're in the presence of children?
Look at that. Hi there, sweetheart. Come on in here, Amy. Say hello to us. How you doing?
Fine.
Are you excited about school?
Yes.
I'm sorry. This is Miss Ginny Fletcher. Amy Simmons.
Amy Simmons? Are you Will Simmons' daughter? Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, here's some other little people who'd like to say hello. Come on in here, Adam. Miss Ginny Fletcher. This is Slim Barnes' son, Adam.
Uh-huh.
Miss Fletcher is traveling all the way from San Francisco to St. Louis, Missouri.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Oh, the pleasure is mine, Adam, is it? You look to be about Buddy McGillis' age, is that right?
Yes, ma'am. Nearabouts. We're good friends.
Oh.
He is coming.
No, he won't be here today. He's got a slight fever, and his sister's keeping him home in bed.
Oh, dear. It isn't serious, I hope.
No. He'll be up in a day or two.
Oh.
Well, looky here. Look here, sweetheart. Guess what? Here's a little girl named Virginia, too.
Really?
Say hello to Miss Ginny, honey.
Hello.
How do you do? My name is Virginia, too. Tell me, do they call you Virginia?
Well, you've done it again, Blaze.
Oh, how's your lunch?
Perfect. Just like our plan.
Do you think it's working?
Well, have a look for yourself.
Oh, God.
All right, kids. Come on. School's about ready to start as soon as the teacher's ready.
Well, the teacher's ready. Let's get it over with. All you young'uns find a seat.
Hold on, honey. I got to go to work. Now, you be real nice to these children. You treat them as if they were our own.
Nice kids, aren't they?
Oh, they are delightful children. Thank you for introducing me.
My pleasure.
Well, my name is Buck Buchanan. You kids call me Mr. Buchanan. Hey, stop that right there. Most days I'm a rancher. Today I'm your teacher. I know most of you. Those I don't. We'll get to know each other by the time the afternoon's over. Now sit up and listen up.
Now, you know the thing about city living, I know that it's exciting and everything, but there's something to be said for small towns, too. You know, like getting to know your neighbors. They take care of you, you take care of them.
Oh, absolutely, yes. There's definitely something to be said.
Now, Annie, got a notion. Now pay attention to your lessons. You'll be dancing the tune of bullets from my six-shooter.
My boss said 6 shooters from an outboard.
Your pa couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Get up here and spell barn.
He's frightening the children. He's undermining their parents.
It's just the way he is. Just the way he is. They'll find out soon enough that he barks worse than he bites. Now then, you know, when they get those railroad ties put down and the tracks laid, this town is not going to be all that small anymore.
Oh, no, of course not. Mr. Lord used to love to predict that one day the whole country will be connected by the railroad, like a giant string of berries around a Christmas tree.
Very good. Sit down. Now, listen up. As far as I'm concerned, there were 2 presidents of these United States. George Washington, General Andrew Jackson. 2 good, honest fighters. Took care of their troops in the field, He took care of the public after they got elected. The rest of them, forget. Pompous politicians, drunk on power, stealing what they could from the public coffers.
And what about Mr. Jefferson and Mr. Lincoln?
Man, you mind your own business. My lesson, I'll teach the way I see fit. History over. Now, kids, we'll do what's right. Raise your hand, you know your numbers. You probably got a little problem with it, huh? I'm going to give you a real surefire way of always knowing them. Hands and feet. They're always there. The numbers are always the same, except guess one gets shot off. Huh? Anyway, let's try it. You add 2 and 2.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
All right, you graduate.
Forgive me, sir. This has gone quite enough. And after Mr. Adams, do you know who was elected? Anyone?
Jackson.
No, it was not Mr. Jackson. It was Mr. Jefferson, Mr. Thomas Jefferson.
You like him?
Oh, I do indeed. There is a great deal to be admired in Mr. Thomas Jefferson. Do you know he was not only a scholar, he was also an architect. Did you know that he designed his own home?
You got the magic touch, Buck.
He also designed the Capitol building.
He's a good teacher.
Not to mention
Spencer calling me incompetent. Downright humiliating.
College that he founded, the University of Virginia. Now, does anyone know what?
Of course. I think your ego is making more out of this than it should.
When does she put you in your place? See how you like it.
She's done it a couple times already.
You're a strange fella.
How so?
Well, you shoot fast and straight anyone I've ever met. I don't think you've ever backed off a fight in your life. And yet you got the faith of a parson.
Well, having good friends like you and Blaze will give me that faith. I'm much obliged to you for teaching the kids.
Blaze gave me no choice.
Well, you were still a pretty good friend to do it.
Now, you think that Spencer mom is going to fall for your trap?
Kind of looks like she's doing it already. I hope she does. If she stays in town, it'll be because of the kids. I've tried everything else. I just hope it works.
I swear. For a married man, I mean, you really have a case in this, Miss Ginny. I just hope for your sake, you really know which one you want.
You know, it's amazing how you got those kids so interested in so little time. You had them absolutely spellbound, Jenny.
Well, being together, all of us here, and having maps to look at, that was very special for them.
It wasn't the maps, it wasn't the books. It was you. You got a magic touch with kids.
I have the proper training to teach. That's the difference.
You got a born instinct for it. That's the difference.
Well, you are very kind, Mr.
Will you stop blushing every time I pay you a compliment?
I'm not blushing.
You are one stubborn woman.
Mr. Clint, if there were a prize given out for stubbornness, you would surely win it.
That may be. Nevertheless, I'm still happy that I got to see you stretch your stuff.
I beg your pardon?
That I got a chance to see you in action. Doing something that you obviously love and are very, very good at.
It is a terrible shame that the children do not have a proper school and a professional teacher. Perhaps when the railroad is built and the population
It's
expands...
a year down the road. Maybe longer.
But they're so bright, so eager to learn now. And a good education is the absolute rock-solid foundation for a successful and a rewarding life.
They'd have a 2-year jump on their learning if you weren't taking that stage to St. Louis. It is a crying shame that you won't change your mind.
You have your obligation to your family, Clint. I have mine to myself. Thank you again for a very lovely dinner.